We've actually been through this before, but we're going to kind of build on it, and I'm just going to do 2 or 3 things associated with guard. And what we've been doing in that drill is going to be part of it. Very often when you look at doing guard techniques, breaking guard is the main thing that people do. I want to try and really get people thinking about, as you're changing position and transitioning, to stop people taking a guard back. So while we're doing guard as part of it, we're going to look at this bridge, getting up and blocking and looking for quick passes and so on. And then when we come back round to doing half guard, we'll look at a similar thing. When you're transitioning past, ways of interfering with somebody locking half guard up before they get it on. Okay? I'm going to go over this. Some of you will recognise it straight away, but we're going to kind of build on it a little bit. Okay? I'm going to take a cross grip. Alright? So as the guy's trying to get his grips, I like to do this up. Just parry the hand in towards him. Okay? Because then when he puts the energy forwards to try and get a grip, this is where I can pull in. And I'm looking at taking a collar grip straight away. And if I can take a sleeve grip, fist turned in. So some people use a pistol grip. I'm not a big fan because Josh can worm that out and break the grip. This I can steer him a little bit more with. So as I get this grip, I'm going to stuff his arm right down by his side. I've got the knuckles into the collarbone a little bit. And what I'm going to do from here is I'm actually going to uncross my ankles but squeeze at my knees and turn. So I'm trying to create the illusion for him that the guard is still locked. But I put myself in a position now where I can start to set things up. I'm already locking against his elbow, so just by popping him away, I can take a high guard and I've got a straight arm to attack right off the go. Okay? So when somebody's trying to get a grip, parry him in, pump him in, take your grip. And here, how he's landed, his arm's on my leg, I'm just going to take a fist in, straight arm. Wind my knuckles into the sleeve and keep my arm straight. I don't want to be here. A stronger person will still be able to move their arm around. If I stiff arm that out here over the top of his own leg, it's a lot harder. He's having to use his side delt to lift his arm out and his front delt to bring it forward. It's difficult for him to get his body involved in this movement. But if his arm's here, he can drive his body weight through with it. Even though I'm trying to hold it, push him, Josh, but he can lean in and drive through. So I want to try and take this out here. Pull him in a little bit. And all I do is I uncross my ankles, turn. Just escaping my hip that little bit. So I've already got the position set up. As I say, I've got an attack on this arm because I've got it straight. I can feed through for a Kimura, bring his elbow up, submit. Okay? Depending on where he's playing this arm, I can look for high guard or triangle. But this is a good setup position to start. I can even, with a very slight adjustment, get a half butterfly guard. I'm already stuffing his arm in to come over the top. What you would do with it will largely be down to what your preferences are. Some people like to try and work to the back, some people look for the arm bar, some people look for the high guard. It's up to you. This grip, it does create that bit of an illusion. The person will feel as though they're still in guard. So this is what we're trying to promote here. If I ever feel the guard open, unless I'm going to sacrifice my balance, I will always look at occupying its space. So once it's open, I don't want it to be able to close again. So the person's then got to react to what I'm doing. And you've obviously got to be proactive. You can't just block it and sit there and wait and see what they're doing. You've got to be moving on with it. It's that grip. So I'll do the grip, the break just on its own, without getting the grips. From here, this. And I just literally squeeze and throw my hip out. Those with slightly longer legs, you can put your toes in the floor to push in. So you can get a real good grip. This, whilst this is good to stop the person coming in, if Josh wanted to go backwards, he could do it relatively easily. The whole point of this grip here, so I've got a tight guard in. When I turn, this knee is slightly to his back, my calf is on his floating ribs at the back. So if Josh tried to pull backwards now, he'd find resistance, and that will give me time to do something. Whereas if I'm just here blocking only, if he pops away quick, I've got to start and chase. Does that make sense, yeah? So let's have a play with breaking the guard, give each other feedback. If you know that your partner, if you think that's gone really loose, let your partner know. Okay? So try to bite that bit of a grip. And then we'll start looking, as I say, keeping this arm straight, looking for the Kimura, setting the arm bar up, even looking at reversals off here. Okay? Have a go then, please.